times.
Meet Todd Chrisley. He's the patriarch of perfection.
We're not perfect.
But perfect should be something you should strive to be.
Julie Chrisley once lived a life that millions could only imagine. Lavish houses, designer clothes, and picture-perfect family dinners on national TV. As the matriarch of the Chrisley empire, she projected calm, charm, and southern grace. But behind the scenes, the reality was far from what USA Network portrayed. Today, Julie isn't sipping tea by the pool.
Bitch, I'm sipping tea in your hood. What the fuck is up?
She's behind bars, serving a 5-year sentence for federal crimes involving fraud and tax evasions. This is the story of how America's perfect mom became a convicted felon and why nobody saw it coming.
I'm a fun kind of person.
This is this very hip, metrosexual kind of guy. He's actually just like a 90-year-old man in there.
Who doesn't need Viagra?
Exactly.
Oh my God in heaven.
Julie Chrisley was first introduced to audiences in 2014 when Chrisley Knows Best premiered. Alongside her husband Todd, Julie played the role of the loving, composed wife to a flashy, quick-witted multi-millionaire real estate mogul.
Why are you so upset?
Well, A, I can't find my cookbook. You won't side with me. You are insisting on being the fun parent/grandparent while I'm the mean bad one. And I ran into traffic on the way home. It took me forever to get home.
And that's my fault?
Yeah, I'm sure you had some.
I'm glad that y'all
But what set Julie apart from the other reality TV moms was her ability to stay composed. While Todd yelled about dry cleaning and designer labels, Julie was the serenade counterbalance, baking cookies and keeping the family together. The ideal Southern mom. The show became a hit, raking in millions of viewers and birthing spin-offs, appearances, and influencer deals. The Chrisleys became rich and famous. But here's the catch. They were already broke before they even got famous. Before cameras ever rolled, Todd and Julie had been living a life that they couldn't afford. According to prosecutors, their empire was built on fraudulent loans and shady financial documents. Julie allegedly played a critical role in forging documents, faking financial statements, and even creating a fake credit report to rent a luxury home after they lose their mansion. The illusion of wealth was so important to their brand, they were willing to break the law to maintain it. Red flags were everywhere. Their bankruptcy filing in 2012 should have been a hint. The $30 million debt should have been another. But the reality show kept going, and so did the illusion. Enter Mark Braddock, Todd's former business partner and eventual whistleblower. In court, Braddock revealed that he and Todd had a secret romantic relationship, and more importantly, that he helped commit fraud on Todd's behalf. Braddock's testimony blew the case wide open. In 2019, the IRS and the FBI began investigating the Chrisleys for tax evasion, wire fraud, and conspiracy to defraud the United States. Julie was accused of creating false documents and participating in the cover-up. It wasn't just tax season mistakes. It was a systematic effort to evade responsibility. Despite their claims of innocence and blaming everything on Braddock, the paper trail was undeniable. In 2022, both Todd and Julie were convicted. Todd was sentenced to 12 years and Julie got 7, later reduced to 5. Julie was taken to FMC Lexington, a federal medical center in Kentucky. Sources claim she struggles with prison life but has had to try to stay positive, reportedly leaning heavily on faith and family visits. This isn't the Julie Chrisley the world knew. The TV Julie made casseroles and wore Chanel. The real Julie is now a federal inmate, stripped of luxury, identity, and her freedom. With their parents now in prison, the Chrisley kids have stepped into the spotlight. Savannah now raises her younger brother Grayson and niece Chloe and runs a podcast where she publicly fights for her parents. Despite appeals and social media campaigns, legal experts say the chances of reversal are slim. Julie's release date is currently set for 2028. Julie Chrisley's story is one of deception, denial, and downfall. She went from America's favorite Southern patriarch to a symbol of white-collar crime. In the end, the cameras didn't just catch her best moments, they caught the beginning of her undoing. You can fake a credit report, you can fake a lifestyle, but you can't fake your way out of federal prison. Thanks for watching, y'all. If you like this video, you should check out my last video on Shannon Sharpe. It's a pretty good one. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll catch you in the next one.